Hi, welcome to my automotive show KG Ken Enthusiast. Today on the show we're going to talk about affordable vehicles, not $500,000 vehicles. Today we're talking about something incredibly special but yet affordable, and you'll be surprised how affordable it is. Before starting the show, I want to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel as well. And I want you to tell me on the comment section what I should talk about on the next episode. So now let's start the show. Now, when it comes to subcompact SUVs, there are plenty choices around the world, and names are endless, options are endless. You can have a subcompact SUV costing up to $50,000, $60,000, to $30,000 to $40,000. I mean, they all offer something for that price that they offer, so it's pretty good. But then there is a certain group of subcompact SUVs that tends to offer a lot more than you think it offers, but you ignore because of its rather lack of horsepower or lack of road presence. So today I'm going to talk about two vehicles, actually only about one in general, really, because if I talk about one vehicle, it's the same vehicle as the other because they're pretty much the same except the badge engineering. It's the Daihatsu Rocky. If you're living in Japan, you would know the Daihatsu Rocky really well because it was just launched last year. The Daihatsu Rocky is one of those subcompact SUVs that's modern up to times, really. 5 doors, 5 seats, a 1 liter engine, 3-cylinder turbocharger, 97 horsepower, and it's fairly impressive. And I would project it might cost around $20,000 to $25,000 if it's sold in North American region. So I presume that sort of summarizes the general fact. But that would also mean that you might be underwhelmed by the numbers. You might say, hey, it's underwhelming, 97 horsepower? I'm going to ask you a question. You people love the Suzuki Jimny. It only makes 100, maybe just 100 horsepower. But yet you are fine with it. But yet you are not fine when about Daihatsu Rocky's 97 horsepower, which is crazy. It's really crazy. But it's a family vehicle, unlike the Jimny, which is not a family vehicle. It's not. But let's get to the point. Now, I told the numbers for you, but I can tell you some things about it. Let's take the main thing about this thing. Exterior design. The Daihatsu Rocky is one of those more handsome looking subcompact SUVs I actually love. Some people doesn't even know what Daihatsu is because you don't buy them and they don't sell them much outside Japan. So that's a bit of a problem. But the Daihatsu Rocky is one of those vehicles that you truly have to appreciate. I saw its styling and I can tell you it's truly admirable and absolutely brilliant. Now, of course, you might say the Rocky's interior designs, as if you own one, you might say, doesn't the Rocky's exterior and interior bit drab? Look, it's not. It's meant to look calm and chisel. Of course, if you want customization, then you can customize it the way you want. If you're living in Japan, you are extremely fortunate that you got that opportunity. You are very fortunate. But of course, remember, Daihatsu is also the brand who makes a Daihatsu coupon, so it should not be a surprise for you that they make a good product like the Daihatsu Rocky. Now, while the Rocky might be wonderful for your personal choice, which I believe it is, it's one of the most popular vehicles in Asia because it's extremely spacious, it's practical, it's fairly luxurious for its price, and it's very well equipped to get more than you ever need for standard equipment in a Daihatsu Rocky. And it looks bigger than what it is, and that's road presence. Now, of course, Daihatsu are not going to go all the way on their own and spend $1 million to $1 billion on development costs and make a Daihatsu Rocky on their own. If you don't want a Daihatsu badge or the Rocky nameplate, you can buy a Toyota. You can buy its Toyota variant, which is simply a rebadged version, but you get Toyota-inspired styling and might be a little bit more standard equipment, but it's not actually true. The Daihatsu actually gives you more standard equipment, and price-wise they cost pretty much the same, so don't be surprised. Now you might think, okay, isn't the Daihatsu Rocky a crossover? Yes, it's not a body-on-framer like the Jimny, and yes, like General Motors cannibalized the Blazer nameplate by making a crossover, Daihatsu may have cannibalized the Rocky by making a sort of a crossover out of it. But be with me on this. Many vehicles are these days cannibalized for their nameplates. Mitsubishi with the Eclipse Cross should be a luxury sports car, but it's a compact SUV for some reason. And Mitsubishi had the gut to use the word eclipse to it. What in the world they were thinking? They could have used the word cross or anything else. But they used the word eclipse. Think about the new Blazer. It is a Chevy Traverse or a GMC Acadia in a rakish body, but it's not meant to be rakish. It's a Blazer. It's an off-road capable vehicle. It's not meant to be that. Yes, those vehicles are a complete mistake and that's not good from them. But the Daihatsu Rocky can't be blamed for it for cannibalizing. Because the old Rocky was from a different era. And that era was long gone where people would buy bulks of off-road focused, three-door, rugged SUVs. Not anymore. That's why they have to go the crossover route. Now, of course, you might say, okay, crossover route, it's not much capable off-road, but how many times do you take something off-road? Do you really? Let me give you 1%. That would be fairly good, but you never really take your off-roaders, generally speaking. Let me give you an idea. The Range Rover is actually so off-road capable, but you never take them out. Why would you take out a $200,000 vehicle? But, of course, if the Rocky was a $25,000 vehicle with off-road capabilities, then of course it's not a problem, but it's not. And please don't expect it to be. Because everyone cannot give what the enthusiast wants anymore. And unfortunately, brands and Daihatsu is too small to give what the enthusiast that we want. But at least in the sake of the argument, they were open about the fact that Rocky is a family vehicle. Its purpose was served. So, big question. Should you put a petition and ask Daihatsu to sell a Daihatsu Rocky in North America and in my own country, Canada? My answer is quite simple actually. Yes, you should. It's the same size, let's say as a Nissan Rogue Sport or similar size as something like that, or a Kia Seltos or like a Hyundai Venue, in the same size category. Its build quality is rock solid and bulletproof because it's a Toyota. It's co-developed with Toyota, so build quality should be just fine. It shouldn't be a problem. It should not be. And of course, it looks very well and you can customize it you want. But let's be realistic. You can't have a Daihatsu because they don't sell Daihatsus in North America. Even if they want, they can't. So, should Toyota sell their version? Yes. But Toyota can't because they already got the CHR in the market and I don't think they have space. But I have been proven wrong, and considering the CHR's rather weird styling might come in favor for a conventional styler. But then again, that could be the Corolla Cross coming in the side. So, Toyota can't sell it. So, we have to hope that Daihatsu sell this hidden gem to us people in North America. And for my own country, Canada. Because this thing is affordable and functional. It's stylish. It's luxurious. It's brilliant. The word luxurious can be found on a vehicle, on any vehicle, on the particular grade of the vehicle. So, end of the day, it's not overuse. We all know that. So, that's all I got to say. My word is simple. If you are lucky enough to own a Daihatsu Rocky, I want you to put your opinion about what you like about a Daihatsu Rocky in my comment section. And please do that. So thank you very much for joining my show and hit the like button and subscribe to my show. Thank you very much.